My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, St. Matthew's has been greatly blessed over the years with loving and committed and dedicated people like you. Our numbers and ministries have grown tremendously. This growth has presented us with a challenge. We have outgrown our existing facilities. We need more space for all the activities and ministries that we do. So this council, we have about 9 committees and councils in the parish. I have discussed and consulted with them, and they have advised me, with the approval of the diocese, to plan for a multi-purpose facility which is called Pope John Paul II Center. On the recently purchased facility that is on 7 acres on the Arrow Lane, 1.5 block of north of our current church property. So to complete this project, I need to come to you. So we need your help. To finance the $1.3 million cost of Pope John Paul II Center, we have begun a stewardship program which is called Our Faith and Our Future. And Our Faith and Our Future is just about much more than constructing a building, but it's constructing a community of faith. So to create this parish community a stronger one, and a community which really grows with the spirituality of stewardship, and also a community that is grateful to God for all the blessings that it receives from Him. And my purpose of this stewardship program is to create in your heart and in your mind and in the families a prayer, sacrifice, and almsgiving attitude, and that is what I call the stewardship. So the video you are about to see is a collection of comments from fellow parishioners and the church staff members regarding the need for the additional space and the benefits of the Pope John Paul II Center. And you are welcome to share your opinions with your family and friends and wherever you visit and whomever you see in your life. Because this is our family, I want you to talk about it, share about it, and invite people to this community and invite them to grow with it. And I continue to pray for all of you, and I wish you well, and may the stewardship in this community grow, not only in our parish, in your families and in your heart, because this is our future. God bless you.
I've been here 4.5 years, and I remember that the number of families that we had when I came on board were probably about 700 families. We now are up to nearly 1,200 families. We have about 1,000 that are registered and that come every week. Just the sheer population and the number of children. We have so many more children than we had when we came on board here, and we don't have room for them.
Each one of our family members has been active in multiple things here at St. Matthew's, which is something that we really hadn't been before. It's just a welcoming community so that you feel that you can participate with total acceptance.
The important thing which I love here is that the people's involvement. It is people who make this church. It is not the priest. It's the people gathered together, and they love the church, and they put their mind and heart and soul in every areas of the church.
It's been a very vibrant community from the start. We've seen lots of new families come over. It was of course, a mission church from St. Mary's.
Although I got here just a few days ago, I've seen this like a very enthusiastic community, very committed to their faith. Like I see them as one family, and that's what I like the most, the unity among the faithful.
We have a good pastor. We worship Jesus Christ as our head, and a beautiful community of people.
St. Matthew's doesn't have the space on any given evening to house all of the meetings and all the classes that have to take place here. And we're constantly scrambling to find places to put people for meetings.
For the Edge kids, on Wednesday nights, we actually have to take over the chapel and the parish hall together, because keeping them all in one room, it gets very loud and very wild very easily.
For the worship, the church space is enough. But for other activities, for the children and for the youth and for other ministries, the space is very small. We have overgrown.
What you find is we're out of room. We have all of the classrooms used up. We have all of our common areas used up. We find ourselves looking for places to meet and greet, social Sundays, things such as that. And what we find is the largest room we have is not big enough for us.
We need more space. We need more space for adult meetings and prayer groups, for the youth activities, for the religious education, and for social activities.
There's not enough room for all of the activities that are regularly scheduled to happen in this building at one time.
I've noticed when we try to have meetings, there's always conflict. You know, one group has this and then another group needs it, and then you try to rearrange. And besides just space conflicts, it can create conflicts between the groups because we're all competing for the same space.
We have many rooms, many classrooms, but they are small classrooms and the numbers are growing.
We always have stuff in the cafeteria and it's not big enough and it's not really a good place to have all the stuff that's going on here.
We now have 2 houses that we're using as rectories. We have all of the masses are relatively full, and of course at Easter and Christmas we're bulging at the seams.
You see this cafeteria? It's not big enough.